Boom, peace intro. What's up, guys? Well, excuse my dirty shirt here. I got a stain on it. It's washed, but I work on custom, so it gets messed up when I do it. Sometimes I mess up and wear my good shirt. Well, I got a couple things that I wanted to show you. And I got Eric, what's his name? I got his, hold on a second. All right, I'm back. I got his Toyota Tacoma and his Supra shipped off. I don't think there'll be any problems with that. I mean, as far as shipping goes. But I got Mr. Witherington's gasser shipped off, and that front suspension I made is real fragile. I hope it makes it. I tried to put it in popcorn stuff and everything, but I tell you, man, I'm really not sure. So, buddy, if one thing I don't know, a lot of people already know this. If it arrives to you damaged, man, just send it back to me. I will fix it. Don't worry. But hopefully it doesn't. That baby looks sweet. And I don't have the screw super tight because I don't want it to smash down on my, that's not steel or die cast. It's, or hard plastic. It's styrene. I actually shaved those springs out of a piece of styrene. I actually cut a thin slice of this off and formed those springs. So it's really quite fragile. But as far as durability, I moved it around and I bounced it a little bit, make sure it holds and glued together real well. But as far as shock, I don't know, man. I don't know if it'll hold up. And I also want to say I can't really blame it all on postal people. I know they're a big problem, but I seen a couple videos I was watching, checking out postal stuff, and I found one of the plant, the distribution center. I don't remember what state it was, but it was a main distribution center. And man, these things run down a darn machine, man. They run down a machine, and they router through these things on these belts. And I seen some packages come off of a conveyor and drop down 4 feet into a basket. I mean, just go the other way and other ones drop right on top of them. So a lot of it's that, guys. That's what's given a lot of shock treatment to these packages. And so anyway, hopefully it makes it, buddy. I hope it makes it. And anyway, I got a package in from our buddy, Mr. Pruse, which I can't believe I did that. I got decals with people's names on it, and I messed his up completely. But luckily, our buddy Jeff at WW Replicas is hooking me up with I spelled his name wrong. I put a C instead of an S, and I didn't notice it till they came in. And I was like, oh man. And but our buddy Mr. Jeff is going to hook us up. Might be the end of the month before they get here. But he's doing the best he can, and I didn't realize how many people he was doing decals for, but I don't want to bother him anymore. I mean, I pay him every time, but I still don't want to bother him anymore. So after these decals arrive, I probably won't contact him anymore for decals, because I don't want to be troubling him with that. However, if I ever run out of my channel stickers that he supplied me with, which I use the smaller ones the most because I put them on every custom. If I ever run out of those, I'll probably contact him for some of those, because I don't know where else I'd get them. But other than that, I don't want to keep bothering him with decal needs. It's just not, he's got too much going on. But anyway, I got a lot of people's names, but I don't have everybody's names, guys. So I'm going to tell you whose names I got, and I'm sorry if I don't have yours. But of course, I've got a few for me. I've got Mr. Witherington buys quite a few cars, so I got 5 or 10 of his name. I got Mr. Pagano. He's a new person that's bought several gassers. I got a few for him now, Mr. Pagano, just in case he buys some. And I got some for Paul Pruse, which they're going to be coming because the name's wrong. I got some Mr Pruse, which Jeff took it upon himself to also throw in a couple Cruise Nation, which looks pretty cool. But I got these. This is just some of it on this piece. But like I said, Mr. Pruse's name's wrong, so those are trash. And I'm doing a General Lee for the Mustang Hunter, so he hooked me up with Jason, and looks like he done his logo. So that's pretty cool. I don't think Mustang Hunter watches my videos all the time, so he probably won't see this. But if he does, who cares? He'll see it when he gets his car anyway. And then I got a few for McNasty. I got a few for, dang, I mess that up every time. Tapia. I think it's Tapia. I got a couple old school for old school die cast. I got a few Chris Davis, a few Bill Davis. I got a few Sis, which is die cast chasers. I call her Sis. But I got a few with her name on it just because I'll be doing, she wants a candy striper. I figure I'll put Sis on it. And then I got a few Big A. Whoops. And then there's some more I should have got, but I just didn't even think about it. I didn't have them, but like I should have got Wayne Parker. I didn't get Wayne Parker because I want to do. I've had him on my list and I overlooked it. I did get Steve Hansen. I got a Steve Hansen and a Doug Young coming. It's not here, but I got those coming. And I've still got some Alex, some Kelly. This Kelly, he gets a lot of cars as well. Looks like oh wow, I've only got like 2 Fern C left. And I've got some more Mr. Devers coming because all I have left is 2 Fern C's and 2 Devers, and Devers gets a lot of cars from me. And I actually have some die-cast Clown, which if he ends up, I kept some of the ones he sent for die-cast Clown just in case I made some more for die-cast Clown. But if he uses up the ones he has, I will go ahead and send him some of these. And then I made those other cars for you, and I told you about the one that messed up and I didn't take it off because I didn't want to lose the decals. Well, I'm looking in the bottom of my bag here and I find 2 of them that say Clown on it that I could have used and I didn't know I had them. And there's actually 3 more there for Grandpa Larry. So I have some Grandpa Larrys there as well. So anyway, sorry if I didn't get your name. Like I said, I don't want to keep bugging the guy, and a lot of times he asks, is there anything, and I say no, but then I go back afterwards and say, well, you know, if I could go ahead and get these names or these names, but I don't know, guys, I just don't like doing it. So I don't want to keep bothering him with it, and especially after I just messed up the names and had to start all over. So anyway, if your name was mentioned, congratulations. If it wasn't, I'm sorry. We'll see what happens. And anyway, I got that package in from Mr. Pruse today, and I also got something from Wayne Parker here that I busted open. It was an envelope, and it says, got these done and had to send you a couple. And let me put that over there. And anyway, it's stickers, and check that out. Batman diecast. Look at that. Is that not super cool? I mean, that is awesome. I think his custom is going to have to be a Batmobile of some sort. Maybe I need to make another awesome or some kind of Batmobile gasser or something. I don't know. I mean, I made one for Curbs Garage. But that was the first one I ever did. I got the idea from Grandpa Larry, and I just thought it was an awesome idea. So I made one. And but since this guy's all into Batmobile, I may need to do his custom and something like that, which I do have one Batmobile with the clear window, and I always hated trying to paint them because I didn't have, I know where, I couldn't get the decals. I know where to get the decals now. I found the Batman decals if I want to put the logo back on there, so I can do that. But at first I couldn't find them. And so anyway, those are some super cool stickers right there. I'll definitely, I haven't been putting any more on my board because they're getting all carved up and I have no room. But I need to get something else to put all these stickers on. And like I said, and back to them names, I don't plan on getting anything else from Jeff because I don't want to bug him. The guy, he's just busy as can be, and I had no idea how many people were getting decals from him, but there's a lot. And I don't want to be one of the people that keeps bugging him. So, but if for some reason I do end up getting another something from him, I think I pay well. Maybe I don't know. But I will try to make sure I get as many names as I can on there of people I can think of, just so I have them. And but I can't promise I'm going to do that because I'm going to try hard not to bother him anymore. All right, Mr. Pruse. Aloha, James. That should tell you where he's at. I hope you don't mind. I'm glad to send you some cars, hoping you can use to make some of your customs or for giveaways, etc. I included a Johnny Lightning 69 Dodge Charger RT. You placed me on the waiting list for a General Lee. Dang, did I? You know, see, I try to remind myself of that, but sometimes people say these to me or they email and I'm at work or I'm somewhere else. And I try to remember to do that when I get home. And I didn't. Sure don't, buddy. I did not have you down there on that. You know, and this is so ridiculous. I remember you saying that now. Nope, I don't have you. I better put you on there. Dang it. Glad you reminded me of that, because I got to do a couple of those coming up pretty soon with the Mustang Hunter. But anyway, let's get back to what he wrote. Yeah, I didn't have you on there, buddy. Sorry. Now that you mention it, I remember that email. I remember you asking. I think it was an email. Might have been a comment, but I think it was an email. But yeah, if I'm not down here at my spot when I get the email, I try to remember when I go back down there, but sometimes I forget. Okay, anyway. He placed me on the waiting list for one General Lee. I was wondering if you can use one of the Johnny Lightning for my custom. You can do whatever you want with the other one. I really enjoy watching you on your YouTube. You strike me as a real and honest person, taking no BS from nobody. LOL. Keep up the awesome customs. Aloha, Paul Pruse. P.S. These are extra Hot Wheels I have. No worries. All right. Thanks, buddy. I'm glad you like to watch. Yeah, I don't like to take a bunch of crap, especially from anybody, but I also like to try to be a cool, you know, down-to-earth, fair guy. But yes, we'll definitely use one of these. Okay, now, all right, you'll have to let me, if these are the Johnny Lightning barn finds you're talking about me using for a General Lee, that's fine and all, but it won't be, I mean, what do you, I'm not sure what you want me to do. This is, my General Lees are shiny. They're painted up. they have different wheels and everything on them. If you just want these same wheels and all, I can do that as well. But the glass is not clear and won't be clear. I won't be able to make that clear. So you'll have to let me know. Let's see here. These are old ones, okay, so they don't quite look like this anymore, but I generally like this one. This is like my first one I ever did, and it just has basic wheels on it. I don't I put a roll bar inside of it and all. On the 69, I put that license plate on the back. On the 70, I put the Rebel flag. But I don't use those wheels anymore. I use these, if I still have them. They're pretty cool looking. They sit beefy. And then the 70, whoops, is this one, which is the first 70 I did. And I don't use those wheels on it either. But those are what I had for that one. But and see, that one has the Rebel flag on the back. But anyway, you see how it sits nice and beefy? I use those same wheels on the 70 that I showed you a minute ago. But you see how it's all shiny and clear and all of that? That's how I make them. I've never made one a rusty looking barn find style, so you'll have to let me know what your plan is with that. Because even if I did make this shiny and all, your wheels, they're all burned up and dusty looking as well. I could change those out and put my kind of wheels. So I could make this all shiny and all like it's supposed to be, but I can't fix the windshield. I can't fix the glass. It'll still look all burned up like that. So you'll have to let me know exactly what you intended there. And also, thanks for the other one. I don't believe I'm pretty sure I do not have this barn find 69 Charger Johnny Lightning. Dusty hidden rear, no, I don't have it. I have some actual real Johnny Lightning General Lees, the real ones that Alex Long sent me a while back, but I mean, I can't really give those away. But let me know what you want me to do on that, because that's my dilemma on trying to use those for the barn find. Just a notification from Adam Calhoun. I don't know if y'all know who he is, but super cool American. Right on, some more 69 Camaro Copos. I'll add those to my custom pile out there. These things actually work pretty good for customs. I like how they work out. All the bodies on, the lines on them and everything. We got here a couple more Cruise Bruisers. I actually I had a couple of these. I haven't ever done a custom on one. I do like to collect the Cruise Bruiser, but I haven't ever really done anything with one of them. But that's cool. I got two of them there to do something with. And right on, the Pass and Gasser and the 49 Ford. That's cool. My granddaughter got me this set for my past birthday, I believe. But that's cool. Appreciate it, buddy. Like I said, extras. What we got here? Dang, he's got a lot in here. Copo Corvette, the blue one. I believe I have one of those, so that's cool. I haven't actually ever done a Corvette custom either, really. Um, I guess you could, but you know, besides the 57 and the 64, this was my next favorite body style when I was a kid. But when I was a kid, I used to walk past I always loved the 57. But when I was walking home from school, and I think it's the seventh grade, I would pass this car lot that had a 64 sitting there. And the sales guy would let me sit in it and, you know, whatever. And man, it was just so cool. I thought that car was awesome. But this was my next favorite body style. But I don't know. I don't know what I would do to one. I just haven't gotten to it yet, I guess. But you know, and everybody remembers Corvette Summer. You know, honestly, I seen that car not too long ago in a deal, and it isn't that spectacular, really. It's kind of goofy looking. But when I was a kid watching that show, I thought that car was awesome. It's funny how that works, ain't it? But a couple of the Ram Chargers. I've actually only found one of those. That's cool. And custom Ford Bronco. I believe I have that one. That's cool. So there's an extra one of those. And this Nissan Maximo drift car. I actually found a couple of these and thought it was pretty cool. I thought this would be something, since it's new, that would look good with certain custom done to it. It's got this clear insert in the hood where you can see in there. So I threw, this will be another one. That'll give me 2 extra in case I do figure out something that would be a cool custom on it that'll hang on my custom rack. And because it would be pretty cool. Oh, sweet. Dang, he's got even more down here. Dang, man, a lot of cool stuff. Greenwood Corvette. Love that color. That one's nice. Again, I haven't done anything with these as far as customs. They're just, I gotta have, you know, something in my mind about it before I approach something like that. I don't like, it's hard to explain. But that's cool. I got that extra. Big Air Bel Air. I have one of these. I haven't done anything to it, but I put some super cool wheels on one. Look at them big monsters. They're real riders, rubber, but I haven't done anything to the car yet. Still got to strip it and turn it into something. I didn't know if I was going to turn it into a candy striper or just what I was going to do with it yet. So once I got the wheels on it and got it rolling real good and was sitting nice and beefy, I just stuck it to the side. I haven't done anything with it yet. Maybe you guys give me some idea what I should do with it. I've got all kinds of decals that'll go on there. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, this was one of my favorite Big Air Bel Airs, this flat black one. Really like it. That's cool. Oh, a couple of the Drift Challengers. That one looks pretty cool like it is. I actually wanted to do another custom for our buddy Aussie Allen, and I thought about using one of these, but I wanted to do it up. I want the big engine coming out of it. I want it, you know, I wanted one of my Hewitt specials to send to our buddy Allen. He's super cool cat, man. Two broke blokes or something YouTube channel. But him and his buddy go out and metal detect and find coins and stuff over there in the land down under. Did you come from the land down under? Anyway, just super cool guy. But I sent him one of my cherry bombs a long time ago and the clear got messed up. And he just kept it. He didn't send it back so I could fix it. So I wanted to send him another one and fix it. I was gonna send him the first one of these drifts I ever did, but I thought, nah, that's kind of cheesy. Make him his own. But I did one up like that. I thought she was pretty sweet. This was actually my 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sixth. This is the 6th custom I ever did. Number 6. But I was going to send him that. But I thought, nah, man, just make him his own. So I kept it there. And really, on top of the hood, there's a small fisheye in my clear. A real small one, but you can see it. So that had a lot to do with why I didn't send it. But also, anyway, same car, but I think I'm going to make him something out of that. But I also thought this car looked so cool that when I got some other wheels, I wanted to just put a wheel swap on this baby and stick it out there because it is a nice looking car, just like it is. Don't you guys think? Anyway, he sent me 2 of those, so that's awesome. And dang, there's another Copo Camaro. Sweet. Thanks, buddy. I can put that on my. I got a custom board out there now. All my bodies for customs, so I can get to them. Oh, cool. couple more of the red Bel Air 55 Chevy. I actually have probably 20 of these now. I haven't got to them to do anything, so I don't know that I'll do 20 customs of this car. So, like I told you guys before, I always add a car or two, just a basic car to a package I ship out when you buy a custom or something. Some of you guys may end up with something like this here and there when I go through my customs and I'm like, I got too many of those. But anyway, there's 2 more. And but because you just never know, man. You never know. Sometimes you do one and then you got 10 people that want one. Porsche 935. I've actually only done one of these. It was my number 3rd custom. The 3rd custom I ever did. Just plain. I didn't put decals or nothing. Just that emerald green that I love, with laced real riders on it. That's the 3rd custom I ever did. And I've never done another one. So that's cool. That could be done up. Sweet. All right, finally got to the bottom. Man, you sent a lot of stuff, Mr. Pruse. Appreciate it. Another one of these. Now I do these up. I think a lot of you guys know. Sorry, my face is all. I'm all up in your face here, but a lot of you guys know I do them up in these rat pinks. I mean, this was the Queen of Hearts, I believe. That's why it's got the red glass. These are awesome because they got clear glass, so they work as well. But I do. Ooh, you're banging around. Golly, see, I don't have it screwed down. But yeah, that's what I do with them. Rat pink, Von Dutch. I love how the engine is. And so there's other things I could do with them as well, but they just work so good. They just work so good on these. They just look so good when you do them up in the rat pink. So I've been saving all of those that I get basically for those. But I mean, there's other things I could do with them as well. But also, if you pull this out, that's like a whole engine. I mean, it's got the valve covers and everything on it. So if you need to steal an engine that you want to do a custom on and you need it to be visible, that's a good one to use. And why it's all up, maybe it's because a lot of them, they used to tilt forward so you could see more of the engine. These used to. And maybe that's why. Other than that, for it to be detailed is no reason because you can't see it. But it's a full engine in there, so it's pretty cool. But of course, I keep one before I ever put them on my custom rack, and I think I have one more of these, might be two. So this will be a third one, so that's awesome. And then he sent me two more of the purple gasser. I probably have 15 of these now too. Only thing that bothers me is that I do have some purple plum crazy and stuff like that that's going to work out for these. I don't mind the purple windshield being in a plum crazy or a something like that gasser. It'll be fine. It's okay. I don't mind them too much. I prefer clear or tinted glass, but anyway, that's what they are. And I thought about getting one of those, windshield maker things, but I don't know that I want to do it, especially on a gasser. When you stick it in there, the gasser actually slides into the slots and it fits in there just right. Well, when you suck half a millimeter plastic or something over this to make a windshield, you just made it a millimeter thicker, bigger. So now it's going to be even tighter to get up in there. And on gassers specifically, if you look, the way they notch around that stuff, there's really not room for that. I've actually had the most trouble I've had on windshields not interchanging in other similar castings is gassers. A lot of times your other stuff you can get the windshields to interchange in. Almost always, a lot of these other ones, very few. But gassers, almost always, they'll be too tight or something. So I'm not real sure how well forming a windshield to a gasser would work out. And then you got to trim it. You got to trim it all off after it sucks down on there. So I haven't bought one of those vacuum sealed things just because of that. I'm not sure how well it'll work out. But because of, like I said, that's the only way around. I thought about doing it, making a mold, and then reversing it so I can suck at the inside, so I can get it the opposite. So now when I do suck it over it, it's the right size. But it still won't make up for it actually slides over that pillar. There's actually a notch in the plastic for that pillar. So when you think about that, you're not going to get that half millimeter to suck in there and still fit that pillar. I mean, if somebody out there makes windshields for that and by using that device and make it work, let me know. I think Rodney at RD Customs makes windshields all the time. I don't think I've seen him make one for a gasser yet. Maybe he has. And but they don't fit up in there like they do with other cars. So I'd be curious to see how that worked. So anyway, got some more of those. So I've just rambled on again for 30 something minutes. You guys are probably sick of hearing it. I got some customs going. I got those channel trucks for y'all. I think I got 6 of them and they're all gone now. Everybody's already purchased there. Well, I haven't heard from Frank Camacho. So if Frank Camacho decides he doesn't want his, Macho Camacho changes his mind and he doesn't want his, then it'll still be available. But people have already claimed the rest of them. But I had to go back and repaint all 6 of them. And really, it was my fault. I have sun yellow in there and I have yellow ginger. Well, my truck is yellow ginger. Sometimes I use sun yellow on my Badman gasser. And sometimes I use sun yellow on and this is my first Badman I ever made, so it's not going to have all the massive details that I put in them now. Has the roll cage. I tried to make it as close to the model car as I used to have. And but anyway, that is the sun yellow. Well, the yellow ginger is a little bit darker. And that's where my Badman sticker came from. I don't give them out anymore because I don't have it like 5, 6 left. I thought about getting some more, but I don't know. But anyway, so I had to repaint them all. Once I discovered that, I kept looking at it going, what is wrong with this? It just doesn't look right. It doesn't look right. And then it hit me. dude, it's the wrong yellow. So I had to repaint all 6 of them. Now it looks right. And there you go. Now I'm going to give you a glance at something I'm doing real quick. It's not together, but this will show you the body, since I haven't been able to show you guys nothing in a while. And I got 3 of them. Actually, I only got 2 left, because one's already going to be for somebody. But anyway, this is just the body. I'll give you a glance at her. Yes. Jack Daniels, Tennessee whiskey. And she is a beauty. Anyway, you'll see the rest when they're done. But anyway, I figured I better show you something. I haven't shown you nothing in a while. And so anyway, I'll let you guys go. Thanks, Mr. Pruse. I appreciate all these cars. And sorry I messed your name up. I'm glad you're patient about it. I still got your custom sitting here. I'll get your decals on them when they come. And thanks, Wayne Parker, for those awesome stickers. Those are super cool. And sounds like your custom's going to have to be a Batmobile. Unless that's not cool, you can let me know. And again, Mr. Witherington, I hope that gasser makes. I love that car. I love that gasser I made with that suspension on it. It would just kill me if something happened to it. So don't fret. If it comes in destroyed, you ship the pieces back to me. I will reassemble that baby. And I'll find another way to get her back to you. But hopefully she arrives safe and sound. So okay guys, it's the weekend. I better get busy and get back on some of these customs, because I'm back to work for a while. Busy as can be, and for who knows how long. And it doesn't leave me much time to get anything done. So anyway, we'll see what happens. Once again, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Sorry I went on for 38 minutes. Peace. Later.